King of Muwah's grace, on a new today, with hearts held wide from Uchi diverse embrace, united by the past, descendants linked across the land, our path we trace in this sacred space. Purpose ignites as dreams take flight. Blessings from ancestors guiding us. From this moment we pledge for peace and justice. O Creator, bless our land for the darkest royal reign. We sign in Muwah's love, we abide and swear forever. A Barbara pingin matzop, pingine ambie.
We are going to be listening to one of our fathers who is in Cameroon as we speak. He's a senator, he's a politician, he's a philanthropist, and of course he's a nation builder. Senator Enwe Francis is a former member of parliament and current senator of the Republic of Cameroon. He is recognized by dozens of national and international associations. He has traveled the world, he has studied politics and international relations. He is a teacher, he's a mentor, he's a father, he's a grandfather. He's a man of good governance and of course, African political thought. Coming to the aspect of harmony reigns, he should know better in the political sense of it. Senator, you're welcome. We see the awards that you had. I had a long list, I had to cut it short. You're a former latest peace ambassador and a role model to the youth of the northwest region of Cameroon, amongst thousands of other awards and of course, accolades to your name. Welcome, Mr. Senator, and the floor is yours, and tell us, what does harmony reigns mean to you as a political personality in this capacity?
Well, thank you. I hope you're getting me. And in fact, unfortunate is now I'm actually picking up because I was traveling and had to hurriedly settle and pick up this. Mr. Coordinator, I want to thank you for what you've been doing. And unfortunately, I didn't follow up the previous speakers, whom I respect so much, because I had to go through the list of speakers and I saw a lot of people that are friends, a lot of people that I know, and many that I left in South Africa before joining politics in Cameroon. I'm so honored to be part of this book launch, and I want to thank His Royal Majesty, King Taka the Fourth, for honoring me to be part of this panel. In fact, I knew the king far back, and we've been good friends, and I've been keenly following up his activities and the ceremonies that are being carried out in his kingdom. And in fact, I would say he's a charismatic leader, a custodian of our tradition, whom I respect and honor. He has proven to be an epitome of royalty and an embodiment of a true leader and peace crusader loved by his people. I will say this because following up his activities and reading part of this book. The king is, in fact, what I see in the book, I see the king himself. Because he is just trying to bring out what is in him, which many who are very close to him while reading this book will just see that it is in fact who the fun is, and he has just come to express and make other people learn from his experiences, from the way he has been managing his people, whom I know, which I know in fact are very, very successful. I had once planned to even come to South Africa when I will see, when there will be time for one of these, those receptions that he usually has with his community, a community that I know have respect for our tradition and our culture. And in fact, you are a traditional ruler like the king. The book Harmony Reigns is, in fact, a replica of his character. A majority of you will know how he's being celebrated. I follow up keenly, and in fact, I always comment to him and say, I admire all what I see. It helps to sell the image of Cameroon, and in fact, sell our rich culture, which is something we must do all to preserve. Our culture is our identity. And I do wish that other communities should do the same. We have many traditional, many cultural groups in Cameroon. We have different tribes with different cultures. And I think it's high time we need to market them. That is the identity we have. And to me, His Royal Majesty and his community are doing just that. In fact, I may not have much to talk on this day, but I remain very keen, and I will really recommend this book, Harmony Reigns in 12 Days, the royal secret to peaceful living. We know the world these days has been moving towards conflict. Everywhere there are conflicts. The rate of conflicts in families now has escalated. Why? Because of poor communication. Conflicts are coming out in every country, every community. Why? Because of poor communication. And we see in this book, His Royal Highness trying to guide us by saying communication is the best way in solving conflicts. And when I talk like this, I see we are all driven by the conflict in the Northwest and Southwest region of our country, which is in fact affecting all of us. And maybe it is continuing because of what? This aspect of poor communication. Because if it was flowing, I don't think this is where we would have been, where blood is flowing every day in our regions, people getting displaced every day, people dying of stress, communities all ruined, and in fact, everything that is negative happening to our people, all because of communication, which I want to think that if this book can actually be included in our curriculum to start preparing the youths on how to manage conflict, on how to know that communication is a way of solving problems. Because we need these secrets of peaceful living. It is important, and the world needs this now because the rate of conflict is alarming and is growing in a geometric proportion, which, if not well handled, I'm afraid where we are guiding ourselves to. I want to thank His Royal Majesty for this wonderful initiative. And I think we will all support him to see that he continues and marketing well. And Your Majesty, I'll not tell a lie. I will try to take this book to certain quarters for it to be looked into. And in fact, I want to appreciate you and the Queen Mother and all your subjects who have been giving you all the respect and honor. And I do pray and wish you a very long life. I'm happy for all the friends I've seen. I just saw Victorine speaking there before me. And in fact, many others, Milton, Dr. Teacher, Solomon, in fact, all of you, I wish you all the best and I pray God bless you. Cameroon is there. We are struggling to breathe, but we pray together that let peace reign, following the advice of His Royal Highness in this book. Thank you, Mr. NC. I wish you all the best.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, our senator, our parliamentarian. Cameroon is there, like I can quote from you, and we are struggling, but we are getting there. And we are privileged that we're speaking to one of our brothers. I quite remember when I just came to South Africa, I heard that you guys were the pioneers here, and you did a lot of humanity nation building before you left to join politics. And we are happy that you are here, there as our eyes and ears. We know that thousands of copies will be bought and circulated because this is the solution that we need in Cameroon, in Ethiopia, and in Gaza. And without much ado, we want to continue to appreciate the work you guys are doing. And we know it's a challenge, but with this book, with thousands of copies that you will purchase because you know where the doors to knock, we are very grateful for having you as one of our speakers. And of course, our coach, mentor, and legend, and what have you. So at this moment, we'll be switching back to the United States of Biden.